Over the weekend, Disney released its wokest kids movie yet. And you probably didn't even hear about it because it was that swept under the rug this entire time. It's pretty amazing stuff. And we're going to show exactly what happens when you get woke. You know the line. You know the line. We're going to laugh together. Let's enjoy. My name is John Delarose. I am a #1 best-selling author and award-winning comic creator, and this is my book right here, The Demon's Eye fantasy novel. And it's up on my own website for only $3.99 for an ebook. So if you want a fun action adventure with just like awesome fantasy elements that will bring you back to the stories they used to tell in the 1940s, 1950s, before everything kind of started spiraling out of control. Check this out. This is one of those new Iron Age books I think you're going to enjoy. I will have that link in the description below in my website. Okay, the story of the day, which I already accidentally put up real quick. It's early, my friends. Disney's Strange World to lose $100 million in theatrical run. That's right, $100 million. Gosh, that's commitment to being woke right there. That is commitment to losing money. Bombed at the box office over Thanksgiving, leaving the studio to mop up oceans, mountains, and terrains of red ink. Oh, you hate to see it. The animated feature debuted drastically behind expectations with 11 million from 4,000 North American theaters over the weekend, 18 million over the 5-day holiday frame. Before projections were revised, the movie was expected to earn 30 to 40. Oh my gosh. So this makes one of their worst openings in modern times. This is absolutely crazy stuff, and this is the type of stuff that, like, honestly, these are pandemic numbers. When the movie theaters were closed and people didn't want to go to movie theaters because they were afraid of like any contact, this is the kind of numbers that films did, and this is exactly where it is at this point. Now, the whole big hype about this, because there was nothing else to it, was that this is Disney's big LGBTQIA plus representation film. That's right. This is the movie that was supposed to be so diverse and inclusive and get golf claps from all of the people in the woke agenda. Now, here's the problem that they're missing in this when they try to push these demographic sort of deals. Those people don't have families. And so, yeah, while you might be able to get them to go to some like adult movie or whatever, when it's something like this, it's clearly a kid's cartoon and whatever, they don't generally have kids to go to. And what happens with normal people is normal people don't want to bring their kids and stick them in front of this kind of thing. It's called grooming, right? We've been dealing with this all over the country. We've been dealing with it with these like little drag shows that they're putting in front of kids now and doing things like that. And so when Disney does this and they're trying to make normal families pay for it, obviously it's not going to work. Obviously, people are not going to go to the movie theaters and pay for this sort of thing. So it's something that, like, of course we've known, and they obviously don't mind losing money on it because I'm sure they were given some government grants in order to do this sort of deal. But it's to be expected, and we're looking even with the expectations, because remember, it says it's losing $100 million. They were only projecting it to open like 20, 30 million more. They knew they were going to lose money. They just didn't know it was going to be this bad. So that's it for the weekend. I'm sorry, Disney. I really hope you go out of business. Well, I don't know, but I hope they like take this as a lesson for real and say, you know what, we're not going to do this anymore. Because look, these corporate types, they don't actually care. They're trying to push this sort of weird agenda because they think that's the thing for the culture or whatever. And there's somebody in HR who actually cares about it, who's like yelling at them, and they're just like, well, I'm just going to do the movie, okay? And that's how it kind of works. So eventually, the profits and losses are going to catch up with them, and eventually we're going to see things start to change. Just depends on when that is and how far they're going to push over the line. I don't know. We'll be here to report on it regardless. All right, let me know what you think about this. Leave a message and a comment down below for me. Love to hear from you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to try to cover some of the Twitter salt today, too. I've got a little bit of like sinus infection from last week, so it's a little difficult to talk, but I'm trying. I'm trying, my friends. We'll try to get to that as those unbannings are looking like they're going to be happening shortly, and I'm excited for that today too. Get your accounts back. Say hi to me on Twitter too, and of course, don't forget to check out the Demon's Eye fantasy novel. That link will be in the description below. Thank you guys. See you.